Are you ready to discover the hidden power of your home and unlock its potential for positive change? Then stay tuned. But before we dive in, if you're intrigued by the connection between spirituality and your living space, make sure to give this video a thumbs up. Your likes help us reach more people who are seeking similar insights. And if you're new to our channel, subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on future explorations of mindfulness, personal growth, and creating a more harmonious life. Also, let us know in the comments below which of these topics resonates most with you. We love hearing from our community. Now, let's begin our exploration. The cluttered entryway. Let's explore the profound significance of the entryway within the context of Buddhist philosophy. It's more than just a place to take off your shoes. It's a symbolic threshold, a liminal space bridging the outer world and your inner sanctuary. Imagine it as the energetic handshake your home offers to the world, setting the tone for the energy that permeates your living space. In Buddhist teachings, this threshold is a gateway, a conduit connecting the external realm of activity, interaction, and worldly concerns with the internal world of peace, reflection, and personal growth. This perspective elevates the entryway from a mere architectural feature to a potent energetic portal. Now, consider the common practice of piling shoes haphazardly at this crucial juncture. This seemingly insignificant habit can, from a Buddhist standpoint, create a substantial energetic blockage. Shoes, in their essence, represent movement, journeys, and transitions, both physical and spiritual. They symbolize the paths we've traveled, carrying imprints of our experiences and the energy of the places we've been. A cluttered entryway, therefore, becomes a symbol of obstructed life flow. It suggests that the natural progression of events, the flow of opportunities, and the influx of positive energy are being hindered. This physical clutter reflects a deeper energetic congestion, obstructing good fortune, abundance, and the very opportunities that seek to enter your life. It's as if the universe is gently knocking, but the path to the door is obstructed by a mountain of footwear. This blockage isn't merely about physical objects. It reflects a deeper internal state. Buddhist teachings emphasize that the state of your home mirrors the state of your mind and spirit. It's an external manifestation of your inner landscape. A disorganized entryway, with its chaotic jumble of shoes, can be a potent reflection of a cluttered mind, one lacking focus, clarity, and direction. It's a visual representation of mental and emotional disarray. This mental clutter, much like the physical clutter at the door, creates obstacles, can manifest in your life as missed opportunities, poor decision-making, and even financial difficulties. The inability to maintain order in your physical environment can often translate into a struggle to manage your thoughts, emotions, and ultimately, your life's circumstances. Think about the feeling you get when you walk into a cluttered room. It's not just a visual reaction, it's a response to the stagnant energy that such environments hold. Conversely, entering a clean, organized space can bring a sense of calm and clarity. This is the power of our environment to influence our inner state. The entryway, as the initial point of contact, plays a particularly significant role in establishing this energetic tone. It sets the stage for how we experience our home and how the world interacts with our personal space. Furthermore, these shoes are more than just footwear. They carry the energetic residue of the places you've been. Each step you take leaves an energetic imprint, and these imprints can linger on your shoes. Leaving them scattered at the door is akin to inviting the past into your present moment, unfiltered and unchecked. This can include unresolved issues, past traumas, regrets, and negative experiences that you may have unconsciously carried with you. Holding onto such negativity creates energetic blockages that prevent new opportunities and abundance from flowing into your life. It's like trying to pour fresh, clear water into a glass already filled with murky water. There's simply no room for anything new. Imagine a pair of shoes you wore during a particularly challenging time in your life. Perhaps a difficult job interview, painful breakup, or a period of grief. Those shoes, even after being cleaned, may still hold a subtle energetic imprint of those experiences. By allowing them to clutter your entryway, you're constantly re-exposing yourself to that energy, subtly hindering your ability to fully embrace the present and move forward. You're inadvertently creating a constant reminder of past difficulties, making it harder to move on and create new, positive experiences. The power of clearing this clutter, therefore, extends far beyond mere aesthetics. By decluttering your entryway and organizing your shoes, you're not just creating physical space, you're creating energetic space for fresh energy to circulate. It's a symbolic act of releasing the baggage of the past and actively inviting new beginnings. It's a declaration to the universe that you're ready to let go of what no longer serves you and embrace the possibilities that lie ahead. This act of decluttering is a powerful form of mindfulness, a conscious decision to create a more harmonious and balanced environment, both externally and internally. It's about taking responsibility for the energy you're inviting into your life and actively shaping your reality. Remember, the entrance is the gateway to your home. It's the first impression you make on the world, and the first experience you have upon returning home. Keeping it organized, clean, and welcoming sends a powerful message to the universe that you're receptive to new beginnings and abundance. It's a simple yet profound act that reflects your inner clarity and openness to positive change. It's about aligning your outer world with your inner desires and creating a space that supports your intentions. From a Buddhist perspective, attachment to the past is a fundamental source of suffering. Clinging to old habits, experiences, and possessions that no longer serve us keeps us stuck in a cycle of dissatisfaction and prevents us from fully experiencing the present moment. Pile of shoes at the door, in this context, can represent an attachment to old ways, habits, and experiences that are no longer beneficial. This attachment keeps you bound to the past, hindering your ability to embrace new opportunities and experience true growth. It's a subtle but powerful reminder of the importance of letting go. The Buddha taught that letting go is essential for personal and spiritual growth. It's about releasing our attachment to impermanent things and finding peace in the present moment. Organizing your entryway, therefore, becomes a symbolic act of letting go, a physical manifestation of an internal shift. It signifies your willingness to release outdated patterns, beliefs, and energies that are hindering your progress. It's a commitment to creating space for new experiences and possibilities to enter your life. This seemingly simple act of organizing your shoes transforms into a powerful practice of self-cultivation. It's about creating harmony between your inner and outer worlds, aligning yourself with the flow of positive energy, and opening yourself up to the abundance that the universe has to offer. It's a gentle reminder that even small, intentional changes in our environment can have a profound impact on our lives, both materially and spiritually. This mindful approach to our living space is a key aspect of living a more balanced, fulfilling, and ultimately, more enlightened life, deeply rooted in the wisdom of Buddhist teachings. It's not just about tidying up. It's about creating a space that truly nurtures our well-being and supports our journey towards inner peace and understanding. Broken clocks, a symbol of stagnant time. Clocks, in many cultures, and particularly within Buddhist philosophy, hold profound symbolic weight. They are not merely instruments. For measuring time, they represent the very concept of time itself. And time, in Buddhist teachings, is inextricably linked to impermanence. It serves as a constant reminder of the ever-flowing nature of existence, the continuous cycle of birth, growth, decay, and death. It speaks to the transient nature of all things, the inevitability of change. Time is not a static entity but rather a dynamic process, a river constantly flowing, never ceasing its movement. When a clock is broken, Whether it's stopped completely or displaying the wrong time, it becomes a potent symbol of time that is stuck, stagnant, or out of sync with the natural rhythm of the universe. It's no longer reflecting the continuous flow of time, but rather a frozen moment, a pause in the natural order. This brokenness extends beyond the mere malfunction of a mechanical device. It becomes a metaphor for blockages within our own lives. A broken clock, from this perspective, can symbolize a feeling of being stuck in the past, unable to move forward, or struggling with unresolved issues that prevent us from progressing on our life's journey. It can represent a sense of being out of touch with the present moment, disconnected from the flow of life. In the realms of energy and feng shui, an object like a broken clock is believed to disrupt the harmonious flow of time. And because time is so intrinsically linked to opportunity, growth, and prosperity, this disruption can, in turn, create blockages in these areas of our lives. It's as if the flow of abundance, which naturally moves with the current of time, is being dammed by this symbol of stagnant time. Old clocks, particularly those that have stopped working altogether or consistently show the incorrect time, carry the energetic imprint of unfulfilled moments and missed opportunities. Each time you glance at such a clock, you're subconsciously reminded of something that no longer functions, which can subtly affect your mindset, your thought patterns, and consequently, your actions. It's a constant, albeit often unconscious, reminder of what is broken, what is lost, what is no longer. Buddhist teachings emphasize that holding on to things that no longer serve us leads to suffering. A broken clock in your home is akin to holding on to old habits, past regrets, or unhealed wounds. It serves as a constant reminder of things left undone or unresolved, creating a mental and emotional block that affects how you perceive and experience the present moment. It's a weight from the past that you're continually carrying with you, preventing you from fully engaging with the present. The very act of leaving a clock in a broken state can suggest an inability or unwillingness to let go of the past, significantly hindering your ability to live fully in the present and embrace new opportunities. You're essentially living in a distorted timeline where the past is constantly intruding on the present. This can lead to a state of procrastination, a feeling that time is a which, in turn, can lead to a lack of motivation and an unwillingness to take decisive action. This energy of indecision can permeate various aspects of your life, potentially leading to missed opportunities, uncompleted projects, and even financial difficulties. A clock's purpose is to keep you aware of time, to guide you in knowing when to act, when to rest, and when to take a break. A broken clock, however, distorts this natural rhythm, creating confusion, delays, and lost chances. It's a subtle but persistent disruption to your internal sense of time, making it difficult to align with the natural flow of life. From a Buddhist perspective, holding onto a broken clock is essentially holding onto negative energy that prevents you from living fully in the present moment. Clocks, in their ideal state, represent the harmonious flow of time, the delicate balance between past, present, and future. When a clock is broken, it no longer serves this purpose, and instead becomes a source of distraction, dissonance, and a reminder of imbalance. Repairing or replacing these broken clocks restores harmony, not only to your physical space, but also to your mental and spiritual space. It's a symbolic act of aligning yourself with the natural flow of time and embracing the present moment. Old wallets and purses, reflecting our relationship with abundance. In Buddhist teachings, material possessions are not inherently viewed as negative. However, the way we interact with them, the meaning we ascribe to them, and the energy we invest in them can reflect our inner state. Wallets and purses, in particular, are closely associated with wealth, financial stability, and our relationship with money. These items hold not only our currency, but also our energy and our intentions regarding abundance. They become symbolic containers, for our financial well-being. When you hold on to old, worn-out wallets and purses, you're subconsciously sending a message to the universe about your relationship with money. An old, tattered wallet can become a symbol of scarcity, a reflection of a mindset focused on lack rather than abundance. It can represent a resistance to change, a clinging to old financial patterns, even if those patterns are not serving you, just as you wouldn't wear torn clothing or broken shoes to project an image of success and confidence. Keeping an old, damaged wallet signals that you may not be fully open to attracting new, vibrant energy, especially in the realm of finances. It represents holding onto the past, particularly past financial struggles or anxieties. An old wallet, especially one that is falling apart, damaged, or heavily worn, represents a blockage in your relationship with money. It's a physical manifestation of a potentially unhealthy mindset regarding finances. Buddhist philosophy emphasizes that energy flows where attention goes. If you constantly carry an old, torn wallet with frayed edges, you might be subconsciously blocking the flow of wealth into your life. Your attention is drawn to the brokenness, to the lack, rather than to the potential for abundance. Money, much like energy, needs to be respected and treated with care. It thrives in an environment of order and intention. An old purse cluttered with receipts, loose change, or unused cards sends a message of disorganization and a lack of mindfulness in your financial affairs. By clinging to these outdated, cluttered wallets and purses, you create an energetic imbalance that can extend to other areas of your life, particularly your finances. A lack of respect for your financial tools, the vessels that hold your resources, reflects a lack of respect for abundance itself. It's a subtle but powerful message you're sending to the universe about your readiness to receive and manage wealth. The energy of abundance is intrinsically connected to the energy of gratitude. In Buddhism, gratitude is considered a foundational practice for attracting prosperity and wealth. When you carry a dilapidated wallet, can be a sign that you may be ungrateful for the blessings you currently have, or unwilling to open yourself to the new blessings that await you. It suggests a lack of appreciation for the resources you already possess, which can hinder the flow of new resources into your life. Holding on to an old wallet can also suggest that you're holding on to past financial struggles or perceived failures. In Buddhist teachings, clinging to past hardships can prevent growth and expansion. It's like carrying a heavy burden that weighs you down and prevents you from moving forward with ease. Just as you would consciously let go of old, negative emotions, letting go of old wallets and purses is a way of releasing attachments to outdated beliefs about money and your own financial capabilities. It's about creating space for fresh, vibrant energy to enter your financial life, allowing you to embrace new possibilities and opportunities for growth. In terms of feng shui and energy flow, wallets and purses are seen as receptacles for abundance. They are the containers that hold and protect your financial resources. When you carry an old, worn-out wallet, it's akin to carrying a leaky container. The energy that flows into your life, particularly financial energy, is being leaked out, and you may find yourself struggling to retain money or prevent wealth from slipping through your fingers. A damaged wallet cannot effectively hold your resources, and this reflects an internal struggle to maintain or grow wealth. It's a symbolic representation of a lack of control over your finances. Replacing old wallets with new, fresh ones is an energetic signal that you are ready to receive abundance in a more prosperous, organized, and mindful manner. It's a simple yet profound act of self-care and financial mindfulness, a way of showing respect for yourself and your resources. It's about preparing yourself to receive abundance in a responsible and sustainable way. Finally, in Buddhist practice, the act of replacing an old wallet is symbolic of making room for new opportunities and abundance. A new wallet represents a fresh start, a symbol that you are willing to embrace change and welcome prosperity into your life. This act reflects your commitment not only to attracting wealth, but also to respecting it and managing it wisely. It's about sending a clear signal to the universe that you are ready to receive what's coming to you with open arms and a grateful heart. It also aligns your energy with prosperity, making it easier to attract financial growth and stability. When your wallet is in good condition, you are energetically aligned with wealth and success, and the universe will respond accordingly. It's a small but powerful act that can have a significant impact on your financial well-being. Empty or broken storage containers, reflecting our capacity for abundance. Storage containers in our homes serve a purpose that extends beyond mere practicality. They embody the energy of accumulation, organization, and preservation. In Buddhist philosophy, objects used for storage symbolize our capacity to manage, maintain, and manifest abundance. They represent our ability to hold and nurture the resources that come into our lives, whether those resources are tangible, like material possessions, or intangible, like opportunities, relationships, or personal well-being. They speak to our preparedness to receive and our ability to hold onto what we've gathered. When a storage container is empty or broken, it sends a powerful message, not only to ourselves but also to the universe. It suggests a lack of capacity, either in terms of physical space or energetic receptivity. An empty container can represent feelings of scarcity, a sense of lacking, or a lack of preparedness to receive wealth and prosperity. It signifies that there is space available, but there's no intention or energy directed towards filling it with anything meaningful or positive. It's like having a vacant room in your house, but making no effort to furnish it or make it habitable. The potential is there, but the intention and the action are missing. Similarly, a broken container reflects an inability to hold on to what we've already gathered, whether that's wealth, opportunities, or even our personal well-being. It symbolizes a leak in our energetic system, a difficulty in retaining and nurturing the good things that come our way. It's like trying to carry water in a bucket with holes. No matter how much you pour in, it will eventually drain away. This brokenness speaks to a lack of stability and security in our lives, a sense that things are constantly slipping through our fingers. Buddhist teachings emphasize the importance of living in harmony with the flow of energy in our lives. A broken or empty storage container disrupts this flow, as it's no longer serving its intended purpose of maintaining balance and order. Broken containers leak energy, just as empty ones suggest a void or absence. This disruption can have a profound impact on our lives, particularly when it comes to our relationship with material possessions and wealth. Can create a sense of unease, a feeling that something is missing or out of place. In feng shui, empty or broken containers are often seen as representing an inability to manifest abundance. They symbolize a lack of preparation and a failure to create the necessary space for success. Without a proper vessel, your ability to gather and hold wealth, opportunities, and positive experiences is compromised. It's as if you're sending a message to the universe that you're not ready to receive, or that you don't believe you deserve to receive. In many cultures, including Buddhist traditions, it's understood that the state of your environment reflects the state of your inner world. Just as your mind needs to be clear and free from clutter to experience peace and clarity, your home should be organized and functional to support your well-being. When you allow empty or broken storage containers to remain in your home, you're subconsciously aligning yourself with feelings of lack, instability, and insecurity. The broken container symbolizes your inability to preserve or protect what you've worked for, whether that's financial success, personal relationships, or emotional peace. By allowing such containers to remain in your space, you may inadvertently reinforce these negative patterns and experiences, preventing you from stepping into a space of growth and abundance. It's a subtle but persistent message you're sending to yourself about your worthiness and your capacity to receive. The act of clearing out empty or broken containers is more than just tidying up. It's an important practice of self-care and mindful living. In Buddhism, it's believed that letting go of what no longer serves us is essential for spiritual and material growth. A broken or empty storage container is a physical manifestation of emotional or mental clutter, and removing it helps to clear the energetic space within and around you. By getting rid of these containers, you're actively making room for new opportunities, new wealth, and new positive energy to enter your life. It's not just about discarding old items. It's a practice of releasing old thought patterns and beliefs that may be hindering your financial success or personal happiness. It's about creating space for new possibilities and aligning yourself with a mindset of abundance. A functional and full storage container, on the other hand, symbolizes readiness and abundance. When your containers are whole, intact, and filled with useful or meaningful items, they reflect your preparedness to hold and nurture whatever comes your way, whether it's wealth, love, or happiness. A well-maintained container signifies that you are capable of attracting, preserving, and growing your resources. It's a sign of stability, security, and a belief in your own capacity to handle what life brings. By getting rid of empty or broken storage containers, you're symbolically telling the universe that you are open to receiving the abundance that is coming to you. This simple action can shift the energy in your home and your life, aligning you with the flow of prosperity and success. It's a way of affirming your worthiness and your readiness to receive the good things that life has to offer. Cobwebs and dust, hindrances to clarity and flow. In Buddhist teachings, cleanliness is closely tied to the concept of clarity, both in the mind and in the environment. A clean and organized space is conducive to a clear and focused mind. Conversely, cluttered and dirty environment can contribute to mental and emotional clutter. Cobwebs and dust, when left undisturbed in your home, can represent stagnation, neglect, and a lack of mindfulness. They are subtle, but powerful symbols that suggest the energy in your space is trapped, stagnant, and unable to flow freely. Cobwebs, in particular, are often seen as physical manifestations of negative energy that has accumulated over time. They represent unresolved issues, stagnant situations, or neglected aspects of your life. They're like energetic nets that catch and hold on to negative emotions, past traumas, and limiting beliefs. Dust, on the other hand, represents the buildup of unprocessed emotions, old thought patterns, and negativity that you haven't yet dealt with. It's a fine layer of stagnation that covers everything, obscuring clarity and hindering the flow of positive energy. Just as a cluttered mind can lead to stress, confusion, and a lack of focus, a dusty, cobweb-filled space can create a barrier to the flow of prosperity and well-being. In Buddhist philosophy, it's believed that the energy in your surroundings directly affects your mental and emotional state. A home filled with dust and cobwebs signifies a lack of attention and care, reflecting an internal state of neglect or imbalance. It's a visual representation of inner stagnation, a sign that you may be neglecting your own well-being. Cobwebs are not just physical remnants of spiderwebs. They are symbolic of unresolved issues or energies that have been left unattended. These energies can manifest in various areas of your life, especially in your relationships, your health, and your financial well-being. The presence of cobwebs suggests that negative energy is stuck in your life, preventing the free flow of new opportunities and abundance. It's like having energetic blockages that are preventing you from moving forward. Dust, in much the same way, represents stagnation, a buildup of energy that hasn't been cleared out or processed. It's a subtle but persistent reminder of things that have been left undone, of emotions that haven't been acknowledged, and of thoughts that haven't been examined. This buildup blocks the flow of prosperity and creates a sense of heaviness and inertia. Cleaning dust and cobwebs from your space is more than just a chore. It's a way of clearing out old, stale energy and making room for new growth. In Buddhism, the act of cleansing the environment is often seen as a way to cleanse the mind and spirit. When you clean away the cobwebs and dust, you're not only physically improving your home, but also symbolically removing obstacles that prevent you from achieving your goals and experiencing true well-being. It's an act of mindfulness and self-care, where you're consciously choosing to create a space for positive energy to flow freely. This practice encourages you to let go of the past and embrace the present moment, fostering an environment that supports growth, success, and prosperity. Beyond the physical act of cleaning, cobwebs and dust can also point to deeper emotional and mental blocks. The buildup of dust may reflect unresolved emotions or long-standing issues that haven't been addressed, while cobwebs can represent old thoughts and patterns that you've allowed to linger in your life. Both are subtle signs that you may be holding onto the past or clinging to things that no longer serve you. By cleaning these items from your home, you're energetically signaling that you're ready to let go of past grievances, limiting beliefs, and stagnant emotions. It's through this process of letting go that you open up the possibility of new beginnings and fresh opportunities. In the context of attracting wealth and prosperity, a clean and organized space is essential. Dust and cobwebs act as blockages, preventing the free flow of abundance into your life. Buddhist teachings emphasize that when your environment is clean and tidy, it reflects your readiness to receive. The act of removing cobwebs and dust is not just about maintaining cleanliness. It's about creating an energetic space that invites success and positive energy. It's about cultivating an environment that mirrors your inner state of clarity and receptivity. By maintaining a clean and clutter-free environment, you open yourself to the flow of prosperity. Cleaning is not merely a physical act. It's a symbolic one, practice of mindfulness. It invites you to pay attention to your surroundings and how they affect your inner state. When you clean, you're not just removing dirt and cobwebs, you're clearing away stagnant energy, negative thoughts, and suppressed emotions. You are creating space for new things, for growth, and for prosperity. Furthermore, the act of cleaning can bring greater awareness to what you're holding on to, both materially and emotionally. As you sort through your belongings, you may realize things you no longer need or use. Letting go of these items can be a liberating experience, allowing you to feel lighter and more focused on the present. In Buddhism, the concept of impermanence is emphasized. Everything changes, everything flows. By keeping your space clean and organized, you are honoring this flow and creating an environment that supports change and growth. You're creating a space where energy can circulate freely, allowing new opportunities and positive experiences to come to you. In summary, empty or broken storage containers and the presence of cobwebs and dust are not simply aesthetic issues. They are potent symbols that can affect your life in profound ways. By paying attention to these details in your environment and taking steps to clean and organize them, you are performing a mindful action that can bring greater harmony, prosperity, and happiness into your life. It's a way of practicing Buddhism in everyday life. By creating an external environment that reflects your inner clarity, peace, and abundance, as we have explored seemingly small aspects of our living environment, from the entryway to clocks, wallets, storage containers, and even cobwebs and dust, hold deep significance within Buddhist philosophy. They are not simply inanimate objects. They are reflections of our inner state, indicators of how well we are aligned with the flow of life. By understanding the symbolic meaning of these things, we can begin to view our environment in a new light, as an extension of ourselves, we can begin to use our environment as a tool for self-discovery, self-improvement, and self-cultivation. The act of cleaning and organizing our living space is not just a household chore. It is a mindful action, a practice of Buddhism in everyday life. It's a way of creating harmony between our inner and outer worlds, of aligning ourselves with the flow of positive energy, and of opening ourselves to the abundance that the universe offers. It's a reminder that even small, intentional changes in our environment can have a profound impact on our lives, both materially and spiritually. It's about creating a space that truly nurtures our well-being and supports our journey toward inner peace and understanding. We'd love to hear about your experiences. Share your thoughts, insights, and any positive changes you've experienced in the comments below. Your stories can inspire others on their own journeys. And if you found this video helpful and insightful, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends and family. By sharing this knowledge, you're helping to spread the message of mindfulness and creating a more harmonious world. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more videos on mindfulness, spirituality, and creating a more balanced and fulfilling life. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of our upcoming content. Thank you for joining us, and may you find peace and abundance in your home and in your heart. This expanded version offers a more immersive and engaging experience with more detailed explanations, stronger visuals, and more compelling calls to action. It also reinforces the connection between the physical environment and inner well-being, emphasizing the practical application of Buddhist principles in everyday life.